Hello, welcome back with Shan with Serena. Today, I will give you 6 tips of staying working if you have fibromyalgia or chronic pain. Do you ever have a flu? Well, a fibromyalgia person always feel fatigue, muscle stiffness, chronic pain, and headache most of the time. By following these tips, I able to keep up with my working schedule, and I would like to share that with you. Tip number 1, work part-time. Working 8 hours may not be suitable for fibro people because you get exhausted by the end of the day. Recently, I did a split shift, and I found out that helped me much better because in between I rest and I took a nap. So I have my 4 hours in the morning and 4 hours at night, and that seemed okay for one day. I don't think I can do that every day yet, but hopefully someday I can't. Tip number 2 is to be honest with the chronic condition that you have. When you're at work, don't overdo things. Please pay attention to what is over the limit. For example, I wanted to work the hours that my boss required me to work. But after 2 weeks, I realized my body couldn't. I was too exhausted of the required hours, so I negotiate for less hours and always negotiate. Because of my working ethic, I got less hours. And whatever I do, I tend to do or give my all, and whether it's my job or my personal life. My working ethic is so polished that my boss is willing to work with me. If you are a great worker but you have an awful boss, the best thing is to move on because your job and your supervisor will create super stress for you. And any fibromyalgia person knows that anxiety is the worst thing for fibromyalgia. Find a new job. Be selected with your next job. I like to find jobs that means something to me. I tend to do well in those types of jobs. If you like the job and you want to stay, there is a disability department that you can go there and try to get them to help you. However, I like the direct approach. Talking to my boss. I think communication is very important between anybody, So this way, I also know the insight of my boss characters and the company and whether I should invest my time in that company. Tip number 3, take plenty of break in between. So you're not sitting down or standing in one place for too long. If you like me, before I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, I was constantly on the go. Now, I have to learn to slow down, and what I found out worked for me was to fill up my cup with a lot of liquids all the time, whether it's tea, water, whatever you like to drink. I just love hot organic tea and water. It helps me to slow down because it forces me to use the restroom all the time. So try it and see. Tip number 4 is to stretch your muscle as much as you can. I do this 3 to 4 times a day and use my tennis ball to release my tight shoulder muscle, buttock, or even the bottom of my feet. When I don't keep up with the stretching, I can feel more pain because of the tight muscle. Tip number 5 is getting plenty of rest. What do I mean by that? Because fibromyalgia, we just cannot just go sleep because we tired, but we can't sleep at all. That's so strange. So what I did is I tried to develop a pattern, like exercise at night or soak your body in Epsom salt before you go to sleep, drink organic herb tea that help you to sleep, heck, even medication for a while until you've established that pattern. Anything with organic helps for me. And so when you establish that pattern, you sleep every night certain time, your body get used to it. And if you establish that pattern, then that will help you tremendously. So you get rested, and the next day you can do your work. Tip number 6 is to wear comfortable shoes and clothing. A long time ago, I put on a pair of high heels, no problem. But now it just, my feet are sore and so do my back. So I invest in a very good shoes, including sandals. Including I dress in layers. I notice when my body gets too cold, I get very stiff, and that stiffness will cause my muscle to ache more. So I put on a jacket whenever I feel cold. I don't know, that depends on people or just me, but that seems to help me. If you enjoy my tip, do subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss my next video. And in between my fibromyalgia tips, I also share Vietnamese vegetarian food and Asian cuisine. Next time, I will show you how to make Vietnamese vegetarian sandwich, including the meat and the pickle. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.